how do we feel about cotton as decoration?
Tell me you have no real problems at all without telling me. Hey guys, it's Brad here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another breaking video. It's Friday. I'm on the road. I want to just talk about some light stuff that's kind of hilarious to me. And we're going to thank Serena Williams, the tennis legend and unfortunately kind of woke and obnoxious celebrity, because she's provided us with some amusing fodder, to say the least, with a new, I guess, racism complaint that is almost beyond parody in its absurdity and in like just how out of touch celebrities are and why everybody hates celebrities. Like people left, right in America, we can all come together and be like, these elite celebrities are out of control and totally out of touch. And it's kind of hilarious. So the story we've got here is from page 6 over of the New York Post. Headline: Uncomfortable Serena Williams calls out New York City hotel's cotton plant decoration. Quote, doesn't feel great. Serena Williams shared her discomfort after discovering a decorative cotton plant in a New York City hotel. All right, everyone, how do we feel about cotton as decoration? She asked fans via Instagram stories on Thursday while walking toward the plant in a hallway. She added, personally for me, it doesn't feel great. In another slide, she plucked a cotton ball off the branch and took it to her thumbnail, saying it feels like nail polish remover cotton. The tennis great, 43, visibly shuddered before walking off camera. Guys, we have this horrific ordeal, this profound trauma that Serena Williams apparently faced. We have it on camera. Take a look, but brace yourself. This is your trigger warning, okay? You're about to witness unspeakable trauma and a horrific hate crime. Take a look.
All right, everyone, how do we feel about cotton as decoration? Personally, for me, it doesn't feel great. So actually, it feels like nail polish remover cotton, natural.
So guys, if you haven't put 2 and 2 together yet, the apparent claim here is that like cotton invokes slavery and because slaves used to pick cotton, and therefore having a cotton plant as a decoration in a New York City hotel somehow makes a multimillionaire celebrity athlete uncomfortable or something. It's like triggering to her. And gosh, I find that absurd. Personally, when I see a cotton plant, I don't think of black people like that. But regardless, I mean, we all wear clothes made out of cotton every day. It is a plant. And the fact that horrific things were done to produce cotton in the past doesn't really disqualify cotton plants from decor from perpetuity. Like that just seems bizarre and absurd to me. And the fact that her mind even went there suggests to me that she wants to be a victim, like a desire to see race. I heard somebody say, in light of the many hate crime hoaxes that we've seen, that the demand for racism now exceeds the supply. And when I see stuff like this, that's what I think, because most Americans are not racist. Most Americans condemn racism in terms of actual discrimination or bigotry towards somebody because of their skin color or their racial background. It's a horrific and evil thing. But then you have these people who want to be victims and then are stretching everything into pretzels to find a way to see racism so they can kind of, I don't know, cast themselves as victims, even though they're some of the most privileged people in human history. And that's what makes it crazy. It's like you're in New York City at some bougie ass hotel for some sort of celebrity event. You are a multi-millionaire. You have everything you could possibly want, and a plant makes you uncomfortable. So much so that you take it to the internet. It's just so absurd and out of touch. It reminds me, and maybe I can insert it, of that Kardashian clip where I think it's Kourtney says to Kim, people are dying.
Diamond earring came off in the ocean and it's gone. And there's people that are dying.
Like we literally have wars in the Middle East, people being slaughtered, people losing their jobs, people can't afford groceries, and you're out here complaining about a cotton plant. I think even the many African American, Black, Hispanic, other people of color that watch me will agree that that is ridiculous and that that is not, in fact, a significant act of racism or discrimination or anything like that. And that, in fact, it kind of discredits when everything is racism, nothing is. And I actually think that kind of the woke elite have done a really profound disservice to minorities who do face different forms of discrimination and racism still today by pretending or invoking racism in so many times when it's not appropriate that word's lost some of its power and people don't take those accusations as seriously as they used to. I actually think that's really bad and really harmful. And that if you actually cared about people who are from these backgrounds and do still face challenges, you would knock that crap off, but they don't. They care about themselves. The celebrity class, all it gives is egomaniac. And there's a little more here as well from page 6 that I think might explain this stunt, because I think Serena knew what she was doing. And a part of me wants to believe that she meant something else. Surely she couldn't seriously be suggesting racism from a cotton plant. However, page 6 contacted her representatives and they did not clarify. They did not say, oh no, it wasn't about racism. It was because she's allergic to cotton or so, I don't know. So any other thing other than this absurdity, right? And other than this farce. And they didn't respond for comment. Seems to me if you'd been misrepresented, you would respond to the comment. Now, here's what I think may be going on here. Serena Williams, and I covered this on my channel a while back, she recently did an ad for Ozempic-like medications that help people lose weight, and the woke turned on her. They attacked her. I think she's trying to get back in their good graces. Anyway, here's a little bit about that from page 6. Williams' uncomfortable moment, that's hilarious, comes amid social media backlash over the athlete's partnership with GLP-1 medicine company Ro. In a promotional clip shared by the company in August, she seemingly injected herself with the weight loss medication, which she claimed her body needed after welcoming 2 children. Just like I always have, I'm making informed choices for my health and my body, the joint post caption read. Some followers in the comments thread reacted with disappointment. After kids, this is the medicine my body needed? Needed? Fantastic. Now we can undo all the progression we made on letting women know it's okay to take time, recover, and get back in shape or not to, wrote one follower. As an athlete and influencer, it's a shame that you're reiterating the narrative that you need to take medication to be healthy and achieve an acceptable standard of beauty, remarked another. What Serena is really saying here, it doesn't matter how successful, powerful, or strong you are. If you're not thin, it doesn't matter. That's so sad, a third chimed in. Now, of course, I covered this at the time. There was a lot of backlash on TikTok against Serena Williams from kind of the body positivity, fat positivity movement, because they felt that she had sold them out by supporting medications that help people lose weight, feel better, and be healthier, which I find absurd. I defended her because I thought she did nothing wrong, and I thought her ad was fine, and that, frankly, I think body positivity and fat positivity, I think they're pretty toxic messaging and ideologies. But Serena Williams has always been a social progressive. She has always wanted to be on the cutting edge of these left-wing causes, whether that's like BLM or structural racism or other things. She's always kind of branded herself like that. And I suspect this latest stunt may be part and parcel of that. She might be trying to get back on their good side or somehow suggest, like signaling to them, like, I'm still one of you guys to the woke crowd. But whether she realizes it or not, she is, I think, alienating most common sense Americans, left, right, center, black, white, or whatever, who find this kind of thing absurd and are growing increasingly frustrated and sick of the crap from our celebrity class that is just so remarkably out of touch and obnoxious. But what do you guys think? Do you agree that Serena Williams has been grievously harmed? Do you think she should get reparations from the hotel that committed this act of harm against her? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed if you aren't yet. And guys, if you enjoy my short form content, make sure you subscribe to my long form podcast, Bread versus Everyone, on Apple, iHeart, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts. Links are in the description. I cover internet insanity, media craziness, and political madness. make sure to check me out over there. And with that, guys, we'll be back with more content real soon.